Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever. Last time out we struggled with this a little bit, but we did manage to actually get the station in, get it tunneled, get it split, everything pretty much how we wanted it to be. So there's some good news there, there's some definite good news for us. Unfortunately we didn't manage to put a diamond crossing in just here. I do wonder if we could get the diamond in just here. I mean, I doubt it, but that's sort of letting it. I'm just going to quickly attempt this, since we are working on this. Oh, well, there we go. Never mind, the diamond's in on that side just there, and we will even put the diamond in just here then. Just because we can. And because most likely it will come in handy. Let's get that smoothing tool back up and just smooth this up a little bit. That looks really great. I wonder if I can raise the terrain around this. Oh wow, I can. See, I could just raise up the terrain like so, and then smooth it even more. That's pretty cool. I mean, this is better than the default tunnel, that's for sure. I really shouldn't have been using these tunnels. These tunnels are very ugly, and unfortunately I cannot change them, which is a shame, which is a massive shame. But I think I will change them at some point to these tunnels, because you know, these they work. They really do work. Anyway, back to today's task. What are we going to be doing? We're going to try and get this right the way along this lake, along the south shore of Lake Eire. So let's get straight on with it. It's going to be quite windy. It's not going to be a fast route, but we'll try and keep the speed up as much as we can, and we'll try and keep it essentially as level as we can as well. I think that's going to be very important, keeping things level. So let's begin. I also don't want it to do that though, although that's not bad given. Yeah, I think actually no, I think we've got no choice. We're going to have to do it like that. And we're going to try not to cut. So I do wonder if I was to bring this downhill a little bit, what would happen? If I could bring that downhill and slightly further to close, or slightly closer to the shoreline. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So we're trying to keep this slope as best as we can. And I tell you what, so that you guys can see this, I'm going to have the speeds on as well through this whole section. Okay. Yeah, that's actually a straight section. That's fairly good. In fact, that is keeping speed very well. This section most likely won't. So the question is, can I try and keep the speed up a little bit? 50. 70. I saw a 70. There's a 70. Okay, so far not too difficult to get this along here. Got a bit of a dip there, as you can see, where it goes down. But that's okay. Then we're along the shore. So there we go. So we're along the shoreline, which should be quite a scenic route. And that's looking good. And then this part is fairly, I would say flat. It's not really flat, but it's flatter than that section. And then this is the really difficult section, I think, which might even end up with a little bit of tunneling. So if we just, can we keep this at 70 somehow? Yes, there's a 70. There we go. And this will just swoop around really nicely, actually. In fact, I'll even switch that off. It's a good swoop around there. Almost on the shore itself. high speed. That's looking great. So let's have a look. So far, that's followed. We've got a slow section there, a slow-ish section there, but oh, look at that. Why don't we just do that? That's, yeah, that looks like that makes so much sense, doesn't it? This is what I want to do. Now we're cutting into the mountain now, but it's not a huge cut, and we can easily smooth that off. So if I was to just do that, let's have a look. So yeah, that's a little bit bigger than I was hoping, but this section here I can smooth off. In fact, I might as well just do that now. See, I can just go there, like so. Ta-da. See? Smooth. Very, very smooth. Good. Okay, let's continue. This is actually going quite well. Quite well. I wasn't expecting it. I really wasn't expecting it to go that well, but there we go. 75, a bit wobbly. Oh, did I see a 28 there? That wasn't very nice. Okay, now here we go again. Okay. So, it wasn't going to be all smooth sailing, of course. That's too steep uphill. That's better. Yeah, now we're going to start running into problems. I think I may be a little too close to the shoreline here. So I'm going to try and back off a little bit. Just about there. And then try and swing it. So now, yep, now I've got a little bit of space to play with. Again, not so bad. In fact, we've managed to get halfway there. We are halfway there. Oh dear. Okay, I did say I was getting a little close. I think I may have gotten a little bit too close. There's no difference to that. Oh no, I still seem to be okay. I seem to be okay. Could I keep that roughly there? What would that do? Not much in the way of difference. That's okay. I'm okay with that. That's pretty okay. Now we need to see if we were to start leveling this off. Now we've got some serious cuts happening. I have an option to tunnel, surely. I do, and we've got some more trains available and a horse trolley car. See, now I've got options to tunnel here, which could potentially be better for this section. Or I can try and cut it. I mean, if I was to tunnel further up, see that one, I think we almost have to tunnel through that bit. So okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will try not to tunnel this section. Well, I don't want it uphill. So maybe... okay, no, maybe I've got no choice. I really don't want to tunnel it, though. Can I try... I mean, now we are talking cliff faces. Yeah, see? That's a serious cliff face right there. Okay, well, let's just see. There's no harm in a little bit of cliff face, especially as then, yeah, see, then I think we have to go into a tunnel. For how long though? How long will we have to go into a tunnel for that? Oh wait, no, there we go. I was going to say, if I stay out here, it's not going to tunnel, but I think the smarter thing to do is to tunnel. So if I sort of say there and then tunnel immediately through. You see, I think that's a smarter thing to do. Like that. Can I don't want to go uphill. I don't want to go downhill either. I want to do that. Yeah, that. So, right, along here. So we've got cliffs, cliffs, cliffs. That's in a bit of a... I mean, I suppose that's a wind protector and a wave protector. Although if the waves go over that, that's just going to flood. So that's not exactly the best of ideas. Okay, now where would this come out of a tunnel if I attempted to? It would come out of the tunnel there. I mean, that's not bad because now we're essentially coming up to Buffalo. So that's not bad. Can I bring it? Oh look, I'm bringing the tunnel further back. That looks like a good place to take the tunnel out. Just at the end of the rocks. Oh, actually, ideally I'd want it there. Let's take that. Yeah, that looks okay. That looks okay. Right, let's get the second track in. We actually have tracks like this in the UK on the Cornish coast that are literally cliff on one side and the what is it, the English Channel on the other side. Actually, it's not even the English Channel, it's more like the Atlantic Ocean on the other side. So yeah, we actually have these. Although, that being said, they tend to flood. A lot. Often. And end up closed. Often. Okay, so we are now in the Buffalo area. So if we were just to attempt this, let's bring this around nice and gently up to here, and that will give us, there we go, that's going to give us the chance to pick where we want to put the station, which I think still there might be the best place to put the station. My word, this place has... What has happened over here? I mean, someone told me that I should really tunnel out of this. I don't think I need to. Just look at this place. 600 there, but how many in Toronto? 5. Why does that look more built up than Chicago? Honestly. And that's Chicago, and that just looks so much more built up. That's actually incredible. I actually really like that. How that's developed. And you know, it's developed with some rounded, okay, that's a bit stupid. There's some rounded roads, but oh, you've got the grid. You can see the grid system quite clearly in there. Interesting, very interesting. Also, interesting, I did not think that this would be done so quickly. I really didn't think that this would be done this quickly, and I am okay with how that is laid out. Now, on the other hand, I'm still considering this whole Cleveland-Toledo thing. I don't know what I should do. So, I mean, what could possibly, apart from this route here, what else could stop in Toledo? Essentially nothing. Everything else would be going through Detroit. So I suppose it isn't worth me doing that. These aren't making money. That one's making lots of money, as you would expect. Let's just check the stations. 87 on that route for this station, 291 on this route, on this station, 143 at this station, 97, and oh look, 20 There's a train just left that's going that way or something. No, I don't think so. It's oh no, yes there has. 22. Oh well, maybe not brilliant. But look at this. This place is all growing, as I'd hoped. This is not growing in the right direction. I wanted that to grow this way. That's where I wanted it to grow, out here, not up this way. So this is bad, and I am going to have to probably get along demolishing these things and try and force them to grow out this way, because that's where I want them to grow. Anyway, back to where we were, Cleveland. Now, also, having thought about this, do I really need a curved station here? I'm not sure I do. I mean, yes, the curved station is going to help the whole Columbus idea, but I don't think it's going to help anything else. Oh, also, before I forget, I have had a request for a Chicago, Detroit, Toronto, I think Ottawa, Sudbury, Sault Ste. Marie, Green Bay, Milwaukee line, a circular line. So I'll be considering that and giving that a potential go as well. So just let you know, I didn't miss that comment. I'm going to straighten this station out. There we go. Oh well, that's rubbish. Alright, demolish the station then. Bye bye, and try again. Can I fit that in? It did. There it goes. Of course. Of course. But literally one line over and it will fit. It won't fit there, it won't fit there, but it will fit there. Why me? Alright, well, let's put the curvature back onto it then. That's sad. That's very sad. Oh well. Let's do that. Let's connect Cleveland up to the network. Up to the road network, that is. So we've got a road here that I can extend. Just try and keep it going with the flow. There we go. I will then do a road like this. That looks good, and I think a large street can go. Let's do a little bit of a curve on that. There we go, like that. And then we'll put a medium street in just there. And a bus station. Let's not forget our bus stations. We will eventually use these, I promise. Oh well, at least the bus station fits in. Just. There we go. There's a bus station. That's connected. Let's start making these major roads. So let's upgrade some roads to major roads. Large street, you. Yeah, you. And which other one should I make a large street? I think. Tell you what, let's do that. There we go. And let's see what they manage to work out from there. All right. Now, if I was to connect this all the way over to Chicago, where would it go? Just out of curiosity, since we've got a little bit of time to kill before the end of the episode, where would it want to go? Let's just pretend, yeah, let's just pretend you're connecting there. Where do you go? Okay, so you want to, I mean, it's fairly flat most of the way through, which is great. It's on an embankment, but the embankment is constant most of the way through, and then it flattens out even more here. So you want to do that, bypassing Indianapolis, but I'm 100% sure I could swing you in to go past Fort Wayne if we really wanted to go past Fort Wayne, and then go to Chicago, which would be absolutely fine, I think. Yeah, I bet I could do that. Similarly, if I was to try to connect Columbus up to this, how would it want to go? Like that. Remove some fields, which is no good. A couple of tunnels. Alright, couple of tunnels. 3 tunnels actually. And then actually quite easily into Cleveland. That's not bad. That's actually not so bad. Tell you what though. Tell you what. I need some ideas very, very quickly as to station. Where should I put the station? Here. I mean, we've got this here. Do I want to actually bridge that right across the lake if I was going to bring it into a station here, or what? You know, there's a lot to consider here. Or do I bring this right the way around and into here? It's a lot to consider, a lot to think about. So do let me know in the comments box very, very quickly what you think I should do and how I should hook that up. Next episode, I am going to be not doing that. Next episode, I am going to be probably sorting out the Cleveland to Chicago part, because that part I know I have to do, with a station possibly in Fort Wayne, and then if I can, I might even get this Cleveland hooked up to this area just outside Pittsburgh to give us a bit more of opportunities there. In fact, I could even have the Detroit swing around to Cleveland if I really wanted to. That would be cool. Detroit swinging around there and then heading off towards there, and oh, that's going to be very complicated. And we still haven't got started really on the freight, and you can see where our lines are now. In fact, I quite like this green. This green does shows out the lines very, very well. I like that. And I also quite like how I've laid out these lines. It doesn't look forced. It doesn't look like it's just cut through things. It looks like it's trying to follow stuff as best as possible, which looks really, really cool. Thank you very much for watching. If you're on YouTube, please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transport Fever. Leave a comment in the comments box below. Let me know what you think of what I am doing so far, and do give me the tips. I really, really could use all the tips and advice that you guys have to offer, because that's how I get things done. Let's switch this off so I can take a screenshot. If you're on Twitch, please remember to follow and hit the thumbs up. I believe that's the correct button. And last but not least, do support me on Patreon, whether on YouTube or Twitch. If you can do so, I would really, really appreciate your support. It would mean a lot to me, and it would allow me to continue creating fantastic videos like this, or getting even better. Actually, you know, these videos aren't the best of videos, so I'd like to improve them even further, and I can do that with your support. That's exactly what I intend to do. That looks like quite a good view. So, you know, do support me on Patreon, and I'll be able to make even better videos and just give you even more things to enjoy, various different games and whatnot. Once again, thank you very much for watching. There's a screenshot, the thumbnail for the episode, and I will see you guys next time.